Hi, I'm back to share how to set up your LRP. So if you're fairly new to doTERRA and you've decided to do doTERRA as a business, it's important to set up an LRP, which is Loyalty Rewards Program, and it must be 100 PV or more and set to process every single month. Now, you can customize your order every month and get products that you'll use for sampling or products that you're going to start using personally, because remember, it's always easier to share about products that we have tried and true testimonials for. So I've gone ahead and logged into an account which does not have an LRP set up yet. So once you log in, you can go to the shop section, or you can just scroll down here on this page. This is the first page that you come to. So you'll see where it says your loyalty rewarded and get started. So you just click on get started and you're going to pick any date of the month that works best for you. I highly recommend picking before the 15th of the month, because if your order is 125 PV or more, you'll get the free product of the month. Now, you'll also notice sometimes there are grayed out dates, and that's because depending on what date you are in the month setting up that order, those days have maybe already processed, or there might be too many processing on a day, and so they've grayed those out and not given those as an available date. So I'm just going to select August 13th. And then you're just going to move forward. And it does give you the reminders here, like picking before the 15th gives you the product of the month free with the 125 PV order. And then the unavailable dates are grayed out, and available dates all have the circle around them in black. So I'm going to save the date and shop. And so then you can just literally go up and pick any items. I'm going to pick some of the hair care products. Actually, we'll just do skincare. So you can pick a set, you can pick whatever you want, but pay attention to the PV because you do want it to be 100 PV or more. So I'm going to add the Virage skincare. And then I'm going to go here and check out the sun care. And also notice, like, sometimes some of the products have a higher wholesale dollar amount and the PV is a little less. So you want to pay attention to that. So I'm going to pick the doTERRA face and add that to the bag. Now, if you want to check out your bag, you can see like where you're at. What I love about this is, so it's telling you the date that your order is going to process. It tells me I've already hit the 100 PV, and so I'm also going to get free shipping. So any orders 100 PV or more get free shipping. So that's great. And it's going to list the items that I have here. It's going to tell me my subtotal, and I can either hit, oh, now I did one thing wrong here. I picked a sun care item, which is a limited time offer item. And so I would have to proceed immediately to process my LRP. I can't actually leave that on. So I'm going to just pick something else here. I'm just going to pick frankincense because I know that I'll pick the frankincense touch because I know that's 50 PV. So it's going to get me up over 120. Now, also, if I add a lemon, I love that you can just click in the search and it pulls up. Okay, so I added a lemon because I wanted to get over the 125 PV for the LRP. And then that way it gives me the free product of the month because I picked a date before the end of, before the 15th. And so my order is 125 or more. I'm going to get that free tea tree touch. See, free. So you always want to get as much as you can get for free. It's important. I always check for personal consumption. That actually decides how much it taxes you. So I think the personal consumption is great. And also I encourage you to think about donating to Healing Hands. You could do just $1 a month if you want. And then that way it helps for our Healing Hands Foundation. I'm part of the 25 Collective. So that means I donate $25 or more every single month. And those go right to the foundation, which is pretty cool. So You can also see here that it tells you like what your estimated points are that you're getting back. So if you're brand new, you've only had your LRP, or maybe this is the first time, obviously, you're setting it up. So you're going to get points from that first month, and then those points will accrue and you can use them for free things. They also will start to get bigger and bigger. So, like the first 3 months, it's 10% and then it goes to 15% and you get up to 30% after a year. So that's pretty cool too. And then I could just hit save and process August 13th. That's going to set up my order. And then you just want to make sure that by like 10 p.m. the night before that you have everything all set in your cart because it's going to process like basically at midnight. And so I just try to always have it all set up. You can get text reminders from doTERRA. So down here, these are just the shipping details, the card information. It gives you an email address. You can also put in a cell phone number, and then you can click this box and it will send you text reminders. So those reminders will help a few days before, just remind you that you have an LRP order coming up and to go in and change the items that you have. And then when you have your cart all set, you can hit save and process. If you're redeeming points once you get using your LRP, you will need to proceed to check out immediately and check out right away, as well as if you add any limited time offer items into your cart, you also need to proceed to check out and process those right away. The last tip I have for you on your LRP is I just well, two tips. I highly recommend doing 125 PV before the 15th of the month. That's going to just give you the best bang for your buck. You're going to get the free shipping, you're going to qualify to earn commissions, and you're going to get the free product of the month. The other thing is, for some reason, if you find that you have to place a second order within the same month, you can just edit your LRP cart and process, because you always want to use your LRP so that you add the points to get the as many points added to your account as possible. And the biggest thing is just remember, if for some reason that second order was less than 100 PV, you just always want to reset your cart back up to 100 PV or 125 PV after you've processed that second order so that it always stays above 100. So that's how you just to stop sharing for a second. That's how you go ahead and set up your LRP. If you have any questions, you can rewatch this or you can reach out to the person who invited you to doTERRA and they will be happy to give you more details.